Welcome back, everybody, for our second show match tonight. This time it is DMU University versus Newcastle here on Bind. I am once again Joel McFroggermuffin, joined by Fluff.
Yeah, interesting match here. I haven't really heard of any of these players, but at least we get a little bit of variety on Bind here.
Well, I did see TJ playing last night, and he did play very well. So hopefully we can see some more good things from him on tonight's match.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if these teams have been put together like previously, or if they've kind of just scrambled to get players today. So we'll see how it plays out, and I'm not really sure who's going to win this match. It could be anyone's game.
And obviously we're playing on Bind this time, so we're going to see some teleporter action and the interesting things that sort of go on after that.
Yeah, I really like the teleporter aspect of this map. It just really shapes everything up and causes some real variety in the games. And what picks do you think are going to come out here?
I think we'll obviously see a Sage on both teams, most likely. Always a useful character to have. Brimstone again. I like Jet always for the mobility. And then possibly a Raze. I see her picked quite a lot on this map.
Yeah, not seen too many raises recently. Wonder why that is, but
I mean, obviously she did receive a
nerf, yeah.
She did receive a small nerf. But we do see one on this match for DMU. Swiggles picking her up there. Again, like I said, a Sage on both teams and a Jet on both teams and a Cypher. So again, we see rather similar teams with just two differences between them.
Yeah, interesting to see how TJ uses that Brimstone. If he's gonna try push with the smokes, or he's just gonna try go for some info and smoke off an area to deny the push. But we'll see how that plays out. Interestingly, the Viper is coming out from Mikey here, and don't see too many of them, as she is quite a difficult character to master. But we'll see how he does throughout the game.
I do see her picked quite a lot by the attacking team on this map. I think she works well if you're attacking first to get those extra rounds in the first half for your team. Being seen by the camera there, but taking it out. And we're still seeing just the attackers play very cautiously around showers and short here.
Ooh. Interesting.
Nice play there from Mikey D. Ooh, gets a perfect land there right next to Superior. Will she activate it though and try and deal him some damage, or just let him stay in that position for now as a wall does come down? Very interesting one, actually. Part of it landing on top of those boxes.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to be an A hit, and the defenders know that as well. With the Sage pushing through, they do get caught by the tripwire.
ADS does take down Alayla. Superior takes down Mikey, so two attackers down already. In fact, a third goes down to Pledge. Pledge?
I don't know. It's got to be in it somewhere.
And we see ADS taking down his second opponent for this round. Kexi, however, taking down an opponent, but I don't think it's going to be enough as Pledge takes her down to win the first round for Newcastle.
Yeah, 1v5 pistol round would have been nice to see, but Kexi unfortunately could only get one frag, and I think they're going to be forced to take an eco here.
And we do see Newcastle using their win to their advantage, buying a couple Spectres, maybe just to try and get the ball rolling early in this match.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a B hit with very limited utility, so it's probably just going to be very fast play. So expect to see that Jet go through the teleporter, and probably Cypher go push long as well. The slow orb does come out. Twiggles tries to peek on through it, but it's just going to decide it's not worth it and fall back.
And Eddie is going to know they're there due to the utility coming in. ADS pushes down long, picking up 2 frags in reward, which is a very good play from him, making the attackers putting the attackers in a much worse situation, using that Spectre that he got off the win to get a 3rd frag now on Alayla, playing very well here, getting a 4th onto Swiggles. Will we see him pick up a very early ace? But no, Superior J gets the last kill on Kexi in a flawless round for Newcastle there.
Yeah, they did really well there to bring that back. That slow orb definitely played in their favor, just getting the info there, and just the push from ads is just really confident, and We'll see if he can continue that confidence throughout the game. He's got on 6 kills at the moment. He's 1 away from that ult, but
It's a very good start for him, especially after 2 rounds to have 6 kills. As will be scaring Mumford quite a lot.
oh no, Devonshire hits the wall with that slow ult, but he catches Jet as the teammate in it. But Pledge's not going to peek off it.
We do see the attackers here playing in sort of the link and a short area, perhaps going for a rotate here to go too long. Although Demetriel might just be trying to catch ADS as he does push down, but unfortunately can't get the frag. And ADS pulls back knowing that he's been spotted. Though 2 players now pushing him, and Kexi coming from a slightly different angle. The defenders, however, still keeping 3 players on A, knowing that a rotate could come at any moment. Though 1 will be pushing back through despawn to reinforce B.
Oh, caught sleeping there. Ad just waiting for the info from his bolt, and they're just going to push onto site now, where there's 2 defenders lurking around trying to get those frags. And
Eddie does pick
Eddie
up 1,
picks
but
up 1.
Demetriel refrags it. And it is now Pledge to get a rather easy frag down Alayla, getting a second onto Demetriel, and the third stolen by
Stolen away.
But still, very good play from the team there. Mikey D can't quite find an entry to get back onto site as Pledge gets a 3rd kill for this round and a 3rd round for Newcastle here.
Yeah, he did well from the window position. I didn't think Pledge would be able to get as many frags as they did, but showed me wrong.
You see actually a lot of very high fraggers. I mean, 6 and 5 for Ads and Pledge respectively. Very good start to the match for them, and we do see that they've earned quite a lot of money off of that, so they are in quite a good position economically here.
Yeah, definitely. Just another eco coming out from De Montfort. All coming out from Ads here, quite aggressive, but
he will find the kill on Alayla, and he will find Demetriel as well, taking down 2 attackers very early. Kexi gets that refrag, but it's not quite going to equalize the men on both sides. They do now push onto B as they had originally planned. Although Eddie holding up a very similar angle, finding DMU Mikey as he pushes onto site to take down another attacker, leaving them with just 2 people left. Going into Hookah now to try and hold a slightly different angle. It's Kexi and Swiggles left alone here. They might go for a teleporter, but we'll have to see what they do.
Yeah, they do go for the teleport, and both of their positions are now known, and it's just going to be a heavy rotate towards the A site. Swiggles with a shotgun, I'm really not sure he's going to be able to do something here, and he does get spotted out by the camera.
The Roomba goes down by Superior J, and they know where the attackers are now. Another defender flanking to sort of trap them in that showers area. This could be deadly if Eddie can get the picks he needs. Does find the kill on Kexi, now just Swiggles left alone, taking some damage from the wallbang there. But he's kind of stuck on his own. He does have Spike to play with here. But unfortunately, Plebs pushes at just the right time as Swiggles turns around to get a frag and win the round for Newcastle.
Yeah, shotgun, 30 seconds left on the clock, position known and flank coming in. There was nothing he could do there. We have to be a massive error from the defense side to get that round win, but didn't happen in the end.
I mean, we do see 3 players from De Montfort still on 0 kills, so they will need to pick up the pace if they want to get some rounds on the scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely. Both sides do have enough money to buy, so just see if De Montfort can get their first round of heavy mid pressure, but that is in turn returned with 3 players towards mid on the defense side.
He will be pushing down here. Player waiting for them on the right and has spotted them through the camera. Jet using her dash to avoid getting killed there. Squiggles does take down Pledge and Superior J, giving them the entry frags they need on the defenders to possibly push onto site here. Kexi playing in Hookah knows where the player is. Can't quite take the frag as Eddie kills her in return. We see TJ taking down 2 players, finally getting himself some kills in this match, showing off his skills that I mentioned earlier. And the site is under the control of the defenders once again.
Oh, so close. Ads does get the shot through the box, though.
It was Layla takes down TJ with the operator. A 2-on-1 for him now, though. ADS pushes around the side, finds him, and it just headshots him and basically executes him. And they will steal that operator for their own team.
Yeah, Operator's so powerful on the defense side. It takes a good player to get the Operator to work on the attacking side. And you look
Mm,
at the money for the attacking side here of the Montford. I'm not really sure if they're going to be able to warrant a buy here. They'll have they'll either have good guns or good utility. So
mm.
we'll see what they do. They do go for the buy, it looks like. So a little bit of confidence, but it might be misplaced as they don't have a round yet.
And we did see Swiggles pick up some good early frags in that round, but it unfortunately wasn't quite enough to get them the win. Superior J picks up a very early operator shot onto Mikey there, giving his team the advantage so early on by peeking very aggressively out of showers, although he has pulled back. See the spike being rotated around through cave to possibly try and go to showers, although I don't know why he didn't just go through lobby straight away. I'm not sure what his
Yeah.
reasoning is there. Although it does seem he wants to
Ads,
swap sides of short.
yeah, Ads has got so much information as he's pushed through A long or B long there, sorry. So they know it's going to be an A attack and 4v5. I don't think they're going to be able to pull this out, but
He's going to push into
gonna
short here.
take a
Maybe
pretty
he'll
good
find the
utility.
frag. Demichor does pick up his teammate, so it is 5v5 once again. But he is using...
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, he was revealed, but he does get the kill on Demichor. Will he find the second frag on the player in Cubby? No, Swiggles takes him down, and Pledge takes down Kexty. Very good trigger discipline from him there. Unfortunately, it didn't quite pay off due to the tripwire. But still good to see.
Yeah, Tripwire is really just a pain in the ass most of the time. As Sage goes for an aggressive peek, does hear the players towards B long, so will be calling in a rotate here. Puts the wall up just to stop them coming towards Hookah and buys him a little bit more time.
He should be able to pick up a very good frag here as Alayla enters site. We'll see what happens. Although, in fact, TJ peeks it earlier and does take Alayla down. Pledge finds DMU Mikey, and it's now just down to Swiggles again. But I don't think he's going to be able to do much in the remaining second of this round, as Newcastle pick up a 6th round in a row. But if last match is anything to go by, that isn't the story told just yet.
Yeah, definitely not. We've seen in these uni matches that games can really be turned around very, very quickly, as consecutive rounds in a row usually lead to even more rounds, as they've got the economy advantage. But attacking side here, once again, short on money, but they do have 4 ults compared to the 1 on the defense side here.
I don't know if you agree, but I just think surviving in this game, surviving around is such a big deal for either side. So I think that's why this game has so much momentum behind it.
Yeah, definitely. Have to use your utilities that you have available to you to stay alive. And if you're dead, you can't use those abilities. And Kexi gets an aggressive kill onto Ads and
Superior J getting a snipe there on Alayla. Very good shot from him as he will reposition to try and get a different angle. Taking no damage from that wall as he did go through fast enough. Gets a second kill onto Demetra as TJ takes down Kexty. This is a good start for the defenders. Now 30 seconds into this round as Eddie holds Hookah, does find Swiggles and take him down. Now it is DMU Mikey again left alone against a rather sizable defense side.
I did think that they would have a chance when they had the advantage early on in the round, but it kind of just fell apart, and Pledge comes in and gets an easy frag onto Mikey.
We've seen in this game a lot of the time DMU's players are left, 1 or 2 of them sort of left behind against 4 defenders, and that's just not really good enough. You need to get early frags to sort of whittle down your opponents if you want to win in this game.
Once again, economy not looking good for the attacking side, and they're going to be forced to go on an eco here. But once again, they can still get 8-4.5 if they lose this round, but it's going to be a difficult uphill battle that they have to face.
Superior J, again, using this operator, trying to get some early picks. He has proved that he can use it to great effect, so we'll have to see what he does. Unfortunately, no one's going to be peeking the angle he's watching. It's TJ. Molotov's off showers, but the attackers have gone for a rotate. Perhaps now they'll run into the operator as the camera goes down to try and spot the defenders, but I don't think it will see them. Kexi using the knife to take down Eddie there. A great start for the attackers, so maybe this will all turn around. Oh, Superior J missing his shot, but Pledge there, saving his life by sitting in Cubby, getting 4 kills thanks to it, and doing very
for
good
the
work for his
ace.
team. However, Alayla has gone around the other side of the map, so I don't think that the ace is going to happen. I don't know if Plebs can be the first defender to find him here, but we will have to see. So they do seem to be on a collision course right now, especially if Plebs goes through cave.
Yeah, interesting that both Jets commit their ults in this round. Plebs just to get the final kill, but Kexi on an eco round investing the ult. I'm not sure if I'm fan of that play or not.
See, I think that the knives are great for an eco round. It gives you that sort of high damage capability that perhaps a pistol won't, especially if you've got to reload and you can just bring it out and sort of get a kill with it. Again, Alayla doing very well to dodge Pledge here, but ADS will find him in a second here, and he's facing the wrong way.
Oh, after time, no. Oh, no, he's waiting out for his teammate to get an
coming
ult.
for the ace, and he will in fact get it. That is great play from ADS there to realize that perhaps the ace was needed early on in this round.
Yeah, very, very honourable there. Just a little bit of confidence boost for Plebsian. Good team morale there coming out.
And I think Alayla, if he watches this match back, is going to be very disappointed that he didn't see that and let himself fall into the trap.
Yeah, they're kind of playing ring around the rosy there. Just kept on missing each other.
We'll see. Pledge up to 14 kills now, thanks to that ace, and on 11,000 credits. So I don't think he's going to have any trouble with economy for the next 2 rounds.
No,
Although
definitely not.
The ult comes down here from ads. Will he find anyone? I don't think he'll find any fresh, but he might have got some damage there. As Kexi pushes up rather aggressively to see if she can catch him in the animations, but doesn't seem to be able to. Eddie under pressure from the players in mid as Kexi does eventually find a kill on ADS and push onto site with the momentum it gives.
Ooh,
Eddie here, however,
sure.
gets the refrag with that nice angle he's been holding. Finds DMU Mikey with an amazing flick, but Swiggles does manage to punish him for playing in the same position all round. Not that he had much of a choice, and it's now a 3v3 here.
Yeah, attackers have the advantage in this round, it being a retake. Same amount of men, but Plebs trying to do something with this jet, and oh no.
Plebs takes down Alayla, and Superior J again with that operator takes down Swiggles, but Demiature does find Plebs, and Superior J again showing his skills with that operator to take down Demiature and go for the defuse, giving a 9th round to Newcastle here.
Yeah, he threw that slow orb when his teammates were alive, and it just revealed their positions, which is very unfortunate, but it's how the game goes.
We see actually 2 operators now for Newcastle, which is a strat that a lot of people shy away from, but I've seen used quite effectively by a lot of teams. So it will be interesting to see if TJ, who I know is quite good with it, and Superior J, who has proved himself in this match, if they can make it worth it.
Yeah, double up setup. I'm a fan of that on the defense side. Definitely not on the attack side, but we'll see what the defense can do about this this long hit. Looks like it's going to be a very fast and aggressive pick.
Swiggles here actually taking the operator from one of his teammates, perhaps buying a third. I'm not quite sure. ADS will try to find out where they are. The Aldrin will go down almost straight away, as he will eventually take down Kexi and see a second pushing up, but will retreat because he needs to reload. As DMU Mikey pushes up through mid here.
Player spotted towards Hookah, and he knows the Sage who does that wall every round. I love that wall.
Swiggles uses that operator well to find Pledge, a very good player to take out this early on. Might give them the push they need to win this round. Although Eddie does eventually kill DMU, and the attacker's going for a teleport, which obviously the defenders will hit and very quickly rotate onto A to meet them as they push in through showers.
Yeah, good cage coming down there, and even better AWP shot there.
Superior J, again, showing us his skills with this operator. Finds the second frag on Demiature. Will he find the third onto Swiggles? He's also using the operator. Unfortunately not, but ADS does take him down anyway. And that's another round for Newcastle. We could see a sweep here.
Yeah, it's 10-0. Not looking good for DMU, but I don't want to call this game too early, as we have seen what's happened in the past couple days here.
I think they're going to stick with that double operator strategy, although TJ has taken it back. Although, actually, sorry, Swiggles is on the opposite team, and I should know that by now. I'm just clearly a bad caster. Don't sue me.
Yeah, I mean, not a great buy going to be coming in from the attacking side, so it should be 11 rounds coming out here. Kexi does have the Bulldog and trying to pick off that Sage towards the middle area, but it's just not really going to be good enough. Another slow orb comes in, and
Eddie has been holding Hooker all game, and he's been doing it very well, like we see there with the headshot on Kexi. He's proving his prowess, and he's holding Hooker, and unless you can kill him, he will not let you have it.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to be too negative, but I really don't think there's much chance a DMU can come back to this game. But
although Swiggles does take down
something
Eddie.
to say about it.
He does want control of that Hooker area, but he's not going to push in, as he wants his location to remain hidden. As Alayla uses the camera to spot onto site, does find out where ADS is, and it doesn't seem like he's going to move too much. Trying to use the recon to find them as they push in. The Razor being used amazingly there with the breach charge. Breach charge? No, that's not what it's called. The blast pack, the Semtex there, to give him the height he needed. Sorry, don't know what's going on with me tonight.
4v3 retake though. Attackers do have a chance in this game.
Pepchit, the slow wall playing to their advantage so they can shoot under it. Very nice position for that wall to go in, but will go down due to being shot. They push here from the side spawn, and Swiggles takes down Superior, but Pepchit takes down DMU, Mikey, and Swiggles. Two great headshots there from him. TJ takes down Alayla, but Demiachor gets the frag on Pledge. It's a 1v1, and Demiachor manages to close it out, giving DMU their first round there. Demiachor playing a massive role in it.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't pretty, and it definitely was close, though. And unfortunately, it's a little bit too late into the half to get the economy rolling, but we'll see what they can do.
It's always interesting when you think it's all over, and the current they just managed to win a round and sort of get back on the board a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's really a confidence game at this point. They DMU need to get this round, and then the pistol. They won't have any chance in this game, but I think that's a little bit too far fetched.
We'll see them going for a split push here, both on A short and B long. Spike is being left behind, not to give too much information about where they're going to commit to. They push back to sort of sit and regroup with the rest of their team. They didn't get a good entry frag, as they probably wanted to. Kexi here going for a challenge on Eddie. Again, will he win it this time? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, it's been pretty even, but I do give the advantage to Eddie here. He just has seemed to be getting loads of kills onto players pushing B short.
I think it's his aggressive play of, when he knows they're coming, he'll peek. And obviously that peek is advantage is playing into his skill set just perfectly.
Yeah, definitely. He's got a res though, so he might want to consider just staying back and being able to res a teammate to help them get this round, but it's not really been crucial for him to do that.
We see a good snake bite from the Venom there, and it does pay off as he gets the kill on Eddie. Unfortunately, the snake bite wasn't quite on target, but it would have pushed him out of that corner if it was. And they learn where all of the defenders are, giving the attackers an amazing opportunity to get some information. And Plebs does take down Demiachor, evening out the men to 4v4. As the ult comes in from Brimstone, not doing much. Alayla gets the refrag on Pledge as he tries to go for a flank of sorts, but it isn't quite good enough. Superior J spotted by the Roomba. Swiggles now knows where he is, or at least where one player is. It's him and the Sova push round through elbows. Alayla comes around, gets the frag on ADS, but unfortunately gives up before he can kill Superior J, and he does suffer the consequences. TJ here, pushing onto site with some information. Superior J takes down Kexi with his second kill for the round, and the third on DMU Mikey. Swiggles the only player left alive, and Superior J gets the fourth kill of the round and allows himself to defuse. An amazing round there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they did that. It was 2v4 at one point, and Superior just came out with the Cypher ult and just learned all their positions and just dominated them there. Of course, it being the last round, it was definitely worth investing. But that's a heartbreaking loss from DMU there.
I mean, I think it just really shows you the value of information in games like this. Sort of things like Cypher's ult can be so crucial in winning rounds. especially
Yeah,
when you're
definitely.
men down, you're facing a 2v3, a 2v4, even a 1v4 can be won just by knowing where everyone on your opposing team is.
Yeah, definitely. That's why Sova and Cypher are such good characters. I think Cypher
Mm.
and Sage are definitely should be in every single game. And Sova's really just a comfort pick if you're good with him, you're familiar with his ult. But no, the
I've
Cypher's really
often
working out for both these sides here.
I've often seen Sova seen as the more aggressive version of Cypher, and I think I'd agree with that. They're both information gatherers.
Mm,
We
nice
see
camp spot here.
the attackers coming through hookah. Eddie isn't there to stop them this time as Pledge does tail down on Layla. I mean, Eddie wouldn't be there as they have swap sides. What is wrong with me? Swiggles trying to take down Pledge there, but giving Pledge his second kill as DMU does refrag it. The attacker's now a
Yeah.
man up.
Looking really good for Newcastle here. 4v3 retake and not much I can do. No ults available. It being the first round, of course, and
Mm.
no, they're gonna have to hit some really nice shots here. As Kexi does get spotted out, but
And he gets the bolt on him, so he is going to have to take that off. But I don't think the attackers are going to take advantage of that. They might just try and play this one passively. As ADS does take out Mikey, and Superior J finds Demetrius, and a second kill on Kexi gives the attackers their first round in this half, and it is, well, the first round of the half.
yeah, I mean, really nice frags coming out there from Superior, or from from Superior, and they just played it very well. Not peeking too aggressively, getting the info they need, and playing off each other. So I think this should be the game here with the shotguns, marshals, sheriffs, and Spectre coming out on the defense side. It's not looking very hopeful, but anything can happen.
We do see Newcastle playing this match very well with Pledge on 20 kills and Superior on 16. It's a lot of frags for their top fraggers.
Yeah, info towards the Viper. This is just gonna hold showers with the shotgun. Does hear some steps. And
He's
he
going to
gets
find
frag.
one,
Oh.
but Eddie does get the refrag. Unfortunately, can't quite find the second. They push through the Viper wall. Can't quite find that frag on the player up in heaven, and he will go for the spike plant when they are 4v4, trying to just tick that clock down on the bomb as soon as possible. TJ here, pushing through secret. Can't quite find the frag on Mikey, but Eddie does get the refrag. It's now down to 3v3. Swiggles playing with the Marshal here, trying to get a wallbang, but can't quite find it. As Eddie takes down Demiachor, just 2 defenders left. Superior J takes that down to 1 when he finds Alila, and Eddie gets his 4th kill of the round to take out Swiggles and win the match for Newcastle there.
Yeah, definitely just a dominant performance from Newcastle there. I feel like DMU just couldn't really get going at all, and by the time they got their first round, it was a little bit too late, and just nothing they could do really.
I mean, if we just look at the amount of kills that Pledge, Superior, and ADS and Eddie have, it's far above the highest fraggers on DMU's side, which is unfortunate. But I think maybe the match just wasn't quite fair this time.
Yeah, I mean, Kexi did as much as he could. You see, with those 5 first bloods, so just not really much he could do more than that. But I think it was just overall poor team performance, and Newcastle showing some dominance.
And I think we're going to be joined shortly by Pledge here for an interview, just to talk to him about the match and see what he thought about it all.
Yeah, just waiting for him to join now. But in the meantime, I do really like their comp for this map specifically. Brimstone, Sova, and Cypher work really well. I'm not too sure about the Jet, but Plebs obviously made it work, and he's got a really good con rating there of 120. So does Superior J.
I think Jet works on any map. I think it's more of a if you can play Jet, she'll work, rather than she's more useful on X map or Y map. I think the mobility just gives you so many options and spots to sit in that other characters just can't.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But I'm not too sure where Plebs is right now. I think he might not be here, so we might get someone else for an interview. But
here he is actually. So Pledge, welcome to the interview box.
Hi.
So how are you feeling after that match?
Pretty good, to be fair. It went as well as I could have hoped, I guess.
What do you think it was that sort of allowed you to do so well throughout the match as a team and as an individual?
Well, I think three of us are already quite close friends anyway. We play a lot together, and then the other two guys, they kind of bonded with us straight away, so we could really kind of communicate well, and we just played as well as we could, really.
Did you play as a 5 before this or not at all?
Yeah, we've not played as a five before. No, that was our first time as a five.
Okay, and it's quite a lot of your team CS players, or
Myself, I came from CS, and Superior did, and also TJ. Ads has also played CS, but yeah, we've all played CS in the past at different skill levels.
okay, interesting.
Now,
Is there anything that your team could have done better, or perhaps Newcastle, DMU? What do you think their downfall was?
I think they committed too much to one place. If they'd have
Yeah,
tried to
I would
fake a
agree with
little bit
that.
more, because every time they pushed a site, we only rotated one, but it was always the right rotate. I think if they'd have faked a little bit better, they could have probably won a few more rounds.
Yeah, I think Eddie did really well on the defense side towards the hookah area. He just seemed to never lose it, and if he did lose it, he always had all of the info that he would need.
Yeah, exactly. It was the communication, I think, was the main key there, to be fair.
Nice.
well, thank you for joining us for an interview, Pledge.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure to have you. As I said last night, if you're at university in the UK, head over to our Discord, and there is a tournament running very soon. Sign-ups close in just 4 days, I believe. So get yourself a team and join in. But either way, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed our show matches tonight, and I hope we'll see you next on this very Twitch.